and Greg now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Chet Holmgren out there with Lou Dort. And it's Hartenstein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end. And as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside. He has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. KD against Wallace. Okogie, the pass to Şengün. Over Hartenstein. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Here's KD. After the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Out to Smith. Shot clock at 5. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Putting up about 18 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
There's Okogie. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. To the paint. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
For 3, Durant. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They are a hot team right now. 7 consecutive wins. And looking for number 8 tonight.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Dort. Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Just an easy finish for Hartenstein. We talk about high percentage look. Yes, sir.
KD on the wing. Defended by Holmgren. Smith sets the pick for Thompson. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Thunder trailing by 3. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
You look at the Houston Rockets, already one of the most physically imposing teams in the league last season, and they got even bigger signing Clint Capella, of course, the trade for Kevin Durant, and bringing back Steven Adams. They're a team that nobody looks forward to facing, guys.
Leveraging all that size. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. third substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. Tate, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Shepard subbed in for Josh Okogie. .146 left to play in the first quarter. To the middle, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Now Caruso. It's stolen by Shepard. Down low. And Thompson kicks to Adams. Pass to Tate. Shot clock at 6. Finney-Smith.
Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Wiggins outside. Off target from outside. Rockets leading by 7. Thompson with it. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Here's Joe. Here's Mitchell. No good on that one. Good D by Thompson. Houston's gone 0-2 from deep here. Adams sets the pick for Shepard. Pass to Thompson. Adams with the screen on Mitchell. And Thompson kicks to Adams. Rebound by Williams. On the wing, Mitchell. Inside, and here is Caruso. Here's Joe. And so it's Houston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And they set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Shepard out there with Jae'Sean Tate. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Let's check in now with our Allie Lepores, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Now here's Caruso. He's tightly guarded. It's stolen by Shepard. For the 3. Tate, no good.
I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
To the right side. From outside the arc. And it's Shepard missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fly.
And people, Doris, talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success?
Checked in for the Rockets. Amen Thompson comes in for Tate. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. SGA's checked in. And he can't get the first one. And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
SGA from outside. It's rebounded by Şengün.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
To the middle. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To end the run. The Thunder with another miss.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Holmgren against KD. Şengün with the screen for KD. Beyond the arc. Houston now working with the new shot clock. From downtown. And Adams kicks to KD. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game. Personal foul. Team foul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Thompson. Pass to Adams. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Adams has got his second bucket tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
For the Rockets, Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Adams. And Okogie subbed in for Shepard. The Thunder also changing it up. Hartenstein's checked in for Alex Caruso. Dort comes in for Wiggins. And Wallace subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Hartenstein. Hits some rim on the way in. And the bucket's good. Hartenstein's got his second basket. And here's Thompson. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Pass to Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Şengün with a screen on Dort. It's stolen by SGA. For the finish, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, if you're Gilgeous-Alexander and you can get out in transition and get yourself an easy bucket, boy, that's money in the bank.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Şengün with a screen on Holmgren. It's stolen by Hartenstein. To the wing on the left. Great defense that time from Şengün.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Aaron Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Thompson passes to Okogie. Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Number 13. 9 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's SGA. Fantastic job inside by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after
this. Greetings, everybody. Before we... And just for a moment here, I was wondering, if you guys were playing in the league today, which current player would you most like to team up with? And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Rockets.
They're really hitting the boards, making a major effort. That's a big reason why they're up.
Well, as the rebounding expert on the crew, I'm giving them the...
Thanks for joining us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game, great performance by Şengün.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Hartenstein is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Holmgren in at the 3 spot. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
That KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down by 15. Hartenstein. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Smith with a screen on SGA. And it's Smith missing. Thunder trailing by 15. And Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future. And they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Back to you guys.
The sky is the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Okogie for 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Dort misses.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Locked up there for Şengün. The shot, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson passes to Smith. It's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Back to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Teams that make their free throws, they're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. Number 1, the Thunder.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Smith with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Smith slams it home.
And add that one to the highlight reel. Wow. Jabari Smith.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. It's rebounded by Houston. Now it's hard to see OKC doing what they did last year without Hartenstein.
I would argue, Kevin, one of the biggest free agent signings in that particular offseason. Hartenstein fills a role as important as any on the team. He can facilitate offense. He's a rim protector, a dominant rebounder. You talk about a plug-and-play guy, that's Isaiah.
Great timing and a really good read there from Şengün. Spaces the floor and is rewarded.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So for the Rockets, Steven Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Jabari Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Josh Okogie. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Dort. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Holmgren. And it's Mitchell in for Wallace. Well, clearly 2025 was a special season for Gilgeous-Alexander. Doris winning the league MVP and the adoration of many.
And obviously contributing to what was an historic season for Oklahoma City. They had the top seed overall in the playoffs. He averaged nearly 33 points on a ridiculous 52% shooting. This guy is the model of both consistency and efficiency.
Adams in the corner. Outside, KD. 6 to shoot. To the inside, Finney-Smith. Plays it up and banks it in. Finney-Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Dorian Finney-Smith using that athleticism, the size, the length, the rim touch to go through contact. Nicely done.
Thompson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Thompson right side. It's Durant on the wing. Leaps for it. And Adams kicks to Thompson. 3-pointer. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Williams finds Wiggins. Now here's Caruso. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh my goodness. Take a flight, Mr. Caruso. Woo-hoo!
Rockets leading by 14. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Durant in the corner. Here's the 3. The Thunder pull it in. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And so it's Houston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their strategy... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Alperen Sengun out there with Adams. Then there's Harris. Then there's Shepard. And it's Tate in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Screen by Adams. For 3, Harris. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 12. Down low. It's stolen by Tate. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Shepard. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Holmgren finds Mitchell. Here's Joe. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Rockets leading by 12. Inside, and stolen by Wiggins. And they're on the break. And here we go. Joe can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Holmgren. Sinks that one from the post. And it's 8 points for Chet Holmgren.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Steven Adams. Kevin Durant comes in for Tate. Okogie's checked in for Harris. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepard. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. Dort comes in for Aaron Wiggins. Wallace is checked in for Isaiah Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Sengun with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's SGA. Dort left side. Wallace outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Wallace has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Sengun. And Sengun throws it down.
Well, Sengun is a do-it-all center, but tonight it's been about his scoring.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Lets it go with the 3. The Rockets pull it in. Sengun's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Thompson, and he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Outside, SGA. Smith there for the rebound.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Smith sets the pick for Durant. Now Thompson. Oh, what a finish!
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Present our player of the game, Amen Thompson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get enough of it. When he explodes like this, it becomes a special atmosphere in here. And he banks the layup in.
Now, this is his bread and butter, folks. SGA lives inside the painted area.
Thompson against SGA. It's Thompson off the drive, and the shot goes in.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And just off the cuff, Doris, what do you think is the toughest part of the season?
I mean, for me, watching these players try to perform the final 2 to 3 weeks before All-Star game, there are so many things in play. Has it been an extraordinarily difficult season where you're just simply not winning? Are you trying to incorporate perhaps a player that came over from a new trade? And then also just the focus. Everybody's mind is, ooh, I've got a week vacation here. I can't wait.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Amen Thompson.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Joe passes to Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Substitution on the court.
Takes a 3. Caruso, no good. And stolen by Wiggins. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Joe. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him.